everyone, JoJo with JoJo Crosses here. How's it going, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great day. We are here on Unplugged. I'm going to head on back because I did a few things offline, just little stuff, but mainly time traveling, and I was farming Flick, and I wanted to... hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to get my bugs that I was going to put out here for Filbert because although he is a little flower guy, he's also a lazy, and you know, they love their little bugs. So I went ahead and farmed Flick and got a bunch of different bugs for him. So I'm gonna just start putting them down in all different places and see if I can you know, just sprinkle them all around because I definitely think it's a thing for him. So any lazy, you know, they love their bugs. I don't think I can put one there. That's a half a tile. I could probably put one right here. Let me see what I got here. Common butterfly. Okay, he's out as much as he can. Let's make him flying that way, I guess. Wait, what about one more turn? Nope, one more turn. One more turn. There we go. All right, I did make a really big one too. I don't know where it's gonna go. I could maybe take this this flower out in the middle and it fit here. I'm not sure. It's one of those big ones. Let me see where, if they'll go in here. Where is it? Is it, no, that one. Yeah, it's that big boy. So I'm wondering if I could get it right here, but I think you have to have like 4 space around it or something, right? Yeah, you can't move it. I mean, it has to have space all the way around it. So let me see if I dig up some of these flowers over here, if I could put it right there. Because it might, but I think the rock might be in the way, but maybe not if I put it closer to the cliff. It might work right here. Well, there went my shovel. Good night. Every time I turn around, I'm breaking a tool, having to make something. It's just like, oh my word. All right, wait, did it go up here somewhere? Here. Ooh, yay. Okay, and that's probably, do I want it to go the other direction maybe? Unfortunately, you can't turn it at an angle. Like it either goes straight or that way, you know, like it doesn't go like the other bugs do, so. Anyway, that's a thing. Okay, let me put down, I want to put just a regular bug up here. Let's put a mantis, like right there. I think he's cute, just hanging out. Kind of blends in with the grass, like you just don't even know. Okay, and then can we get one right against here maybe? Well, I'm probably standing right in the way, but let's see if I can do it right there. What about a tiger beetle? I've never had this one. Ooh, okay, that's not what I was expecting, but heck, cool. Put him there, okay. And then I think I can put another bug model here and on the other side. Let me try this. Is there something that's more of a bug that I got in here? I think just a wasp. Yeah, let's put that. Let's put that guy there, and then we can put another one right here. Like a sunset moth, yes. He's cool. Okay, and then let's see where else can we squeeze one in, because you know there's lots of bug models. I could potentially put one up top there, like kind of hanging out in the corner. That might be a good. I wonder if it would be nice to put that big one up there instead. Like, do you think it would be more of a No, I think this is good because from down below it's gonna look cool. Okay, let me go back. I can put another thing up there though. Maybe I can put a couple of bugs. I could move this and put one here. So let me try that. Let me put one here. Not a rattan bed. I got that in a yeah, let's do a They're both yellow. Let's put that one down. Oh my gosh, of course it flew way over there. Like, really? All right, and then I think I want to, oh man, I don't have my shovel. That stinks. I wanted to dig up that flower and change it out because it would be nicer to put the yellow butterfly by the orange flower. But right here in this area, I was thinking I could put another butterfly just to kind of look over Filbert's area here. So let's put him down. We'll put it like towards, nope, pull it back. There we go. And then let's push it this away. There we go. I just wanted it right on the edge, and I'm thinking I'm going to turn it towards Filbert's house. Yeah, like it's flying down there, you know, part of the scenery, if you will. Okay, so that is it for his little area. We already finished it, but I had told you guys that I wanted to include bugs in his area too, and so I do think that looks a lot cuter with all the little bugs worked in for him. So yeah, that's perfect. Okay, the next thing I want to go do is I wanted to work on, wait, what is that? That's okay. I sold him. I was going to make a model of that one too, but I sold it, and it's okay. I don't really think I need any more models. Today we're going to work on the museum. So I'm going to take you over to where the museum sits, and we're going to kind of look at the area. Look at Bill being all cute. Tad has had a thinking bubble like 10 days. Seriously, 10 days. It doesn't move from Tad. It's just constantly Tad. Tad, I don't want you to go. I'm not going to let you go. All right, so here's our museum. This tree is going to be chopped down. I think this tree's not going to stay here too. I don't know. I have to see what I want to do. Also, the fruit trees can go. We'll probably move some trees around over here so that whatever. But I want to put something. Maybe I might want to change this area right here. What I was thinking of doing was making like the path to go around all the both sides, and then having like real water around like a big fountain kind of thing, and then having a bunch of like the pathing goes this way, and then on this side, you know, maybe we could do like a little you know, like put some fossils or something over there, make it look kind of cool. I don't know. I got to see what I have in my inventory, if I even have anything. If not that, then I've got to get something kind of impressive because, you know, it's the museum. So I want it to look kind of, I don't know, kind of cool, kind of archaic. I could move that Stonehenge over to there. That might actually be a better idea, but I don't know. I kind of like where it's at up there, and it kind of fills in the space. So I'm going to look in my storage. Ooh, I also have this gal. I could put her over there. Yeah, let me grab, not the bear, but I got to get him out of the way. All right, let's put the bear in the corner over there. It looks cute anyways. Where does it go? This one? Yeah. I have to get a shovel out too. Oh, bear, I want you to face this way. There we go. All right. I have to get out a shovel, so I have to remember to do that. So let's look and see what we kind of have that we could use over there. I mean, I don't have a ton, you know what I mean? I do have some more DIYs that I've been getting as I go. I have this guy. I could use like rope partitions over there to kind of block off the exhibit. I have this skeleton guy. He's a possibility. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but you know, it's museum research, whatever. Let's see. Let me see what else. We've got books. I'm just not seeing anything that like says, hey, you're at the museum and you're seeing cool old stuff. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I could use this vase as part of like a little exhibit over there. I really think I'm going to have to grab some more things because this just is not a very great selection. I guess I could put this. I could put the kimono stand, sort of like, you know, we're looking into old times. We could do this too. Maybe even the loom. Maybe it could be like a museum of like old ways of doing things or whatever. I don't know. We've got to figure it out because I got to kind of work with what I have, and I'm kind of tired of time traveling. So maybe we can do something like that. That could be cool. And have our little statue on one side too to look kind of neat as well. I could potentially get like a fish model or something like that, but I don't know that it's necessary. Oh, I could do some art. I do have that fake art that I put up. Let me see, where did I put it? Is it over here? Yeah. So one of my villagers gave me that. I could take it off the wall. This one, and just put it out. Pockets. Oh, wait, I want to grab it. Why won't it let me take it? Store. I guess I have to store it and then get it out of my storage. Dang, I thought I could do it a little bit better than that. Okay, I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else in here. I could put out some gyroids. That's a good potential. I could also put this big chest. Kind of looks old. So let me just... sorry, it's pulling everything off with it. All right, let me put those in my... storage. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back at the museum. I'm going to go ahead and kind of start my idea. I took out the trees that I thought I could. I need to take out flowers and stuff, but I don't have enough room like in my pockets. So actually I think this needs to come down one more. Excuse me. Because if I want to do the water around it, it might not work very good. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I think my fountain is over here. I dropped a bunch of stuff because I didn't have room. Okay, we are back. Let's see if we can get this idea here. I'm not sure if it's going to do what I want it to do, but let's see. Okay, that's centered in there nicely. Now what I want to see is if it's going to let me just put a circle of water around it. I'm trying to make it look like it's just kind of sitting out there on its own. And then the pathway will go around that. So we're going to see how close we can get to this fountain without, I don't know, without doing anything too destructive here. Let's see. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Story of my life with that. Cool. It's getting pretty close to that, which is nice. Kind of wish... I kind of would like that to be rounded. But... it may not have the capabilities, so we may have to just have it on a square, you know? Which is fine. I will round the water, and we will make an exception that way. So let's get this chipped out. Oh my goodness. Girl. How many times can I hit it in the wrong spot? Well, there's, what, 2, 3 now? For a simple square. All right. That's kind of cool. Now I feel like we need to make it one wider maybe all the way around and kind of round the corners a bit to make it look more, you know, I don't know, like it kind of goes. We could probably do something like that. I don't really know, but we're going to see what we come up with here. Oh my gosh, there's, what, 5? It's a constant. I feel like it's constant. Ooh, I see a balloon. definitely got to get our balloons because that is a necessity on this island. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, money. I'll take it. Bells are always appreciated. Okay, I'm wondering if I should do it one more notch up here and one more notch down there. I think so. Because it looks kind of weird to have it kind of thin up there and then stuff, but let me get this flower out of the way. And like I said, I only have so much room in my pockets, so I kind of have to I have to be have some preservation of that. So all right, let's see what this does. If I do that and I round that, and then I get this going across. All right, and then we got that. Let's get this corner rounded because that looks weird. Okay, and then do that. Alright, I'm going to have to fix a few things. I might have to readjust the river to my right just a little bit because it's not quite where I would want it. Let me see, how did I make that? Okay, I made one more this way, I think. And one more this way, I think. There we go. I think that makes it, yeah. Okay, and then this part, we could just push this in a little bit to make our path fit a little bit more. I'll have to move this little baby tree over here because my dreams and aspirations are to have a path that goes around both sides of that fountain. But I don't want this this river to look so weirdly straight. So we have to fix that, and so this is what we're gonna do is just kind of narrow it down a little bit here and a little bit there, and that'll kind of make it do a weird shape there. Can we maybe do this and then this? That's good. That's the nice thing about making your own bridge, is you can kind of do what you want with that. Let's see here. Let's pop this out a couple. No, I didn't want that over there. I did not. Alright, and then let's just do that, and like, I don't know, do we want to do this? I don't really know if I love this right now, but it is what it's going to be, I think, for right this minute. So I can always come back and like fix it up here in just a little bit. But we just needed a little bit more space near the museum. I'm going to take up this tree and bush and move them, as well as all the little things around it. I think this was a money tree that I buried. Oh god, I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. Oy vey. Okay. let me work on this path, get the path fixed. I'd like it to go around and empty my pockets a little bit. We want it to go around this way. It's like one big circle, you know. And then this one I'm going to have continue branching that way. And I think this one, should we have it come down? Let's see, where could it come down from there? I guess we can just have it come up to this bridge and that would be fine. So it kind of branches down there and up there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay, let me just fix my pockets and such. I will be right back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I put down some planking. I have my dirt path that goes all the way around the fountain, and this tree is probably not going to stay here, but just so you know. Back here I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool to put like a little ode to the old the old way of making like fabric and stuff. So I was gonna put the loom back here with some things that would go with it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and put down is this loom. And I customized it with the sunflower because I thought it totally fits my island colors. And I thought it would be really cute to put in the kimono stand next to it to kind of look like this is what you would get, whoops, if you created this with your loom. Then this is what they would put it on. Oh my gosh, girl, there we go. If you put it on this little rack, you could make your little, you know, old-fashioned type kimono on this stand, which, you know, I don't know if they even use these anymore since they did back in the day, but you know, it's kind of cool, and it looks like a little museum display that they could possibly have. And then I also have this little old-fashioned wash tub. I thought that would be cute because it's also old-fashioned, and it kind of goes with the laundry, I mean the linen and stuff. So I thought that would be cute for this little display. And then I got a couple of these rope partitions, and I thought I could just put them here, like, hey, you can't cross here, you're gonna damage the goods. So I went ahead and put those here. I'm gonna get them as close as I can up into there. Oh, well, maybe not, they need to be even. There we go. So I thought that was cute. And then the next one I thought I would do is I was gonna kind of do different ones along the way. So I guess we could put the next one here, and this display is going to be, I have different ideas. Oh, first of all, I wanted to put this plate of armor guy here, like standing guard sort of at the front. Oh, is that the furthest he can go back there? I think it is. That's kind of a little bit of a bummer, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, then let's put him a little closer to the door. It would be kind of cool if I had another one, wouldn't it? I could probably go create one more. I just need some iron, honestly. So let me go see if I have some iron over here. And if I do, I do not. I'm gonna go to my house. Oh my gosh. Do you know how many times I've had to run to my house to grab one thing or two things? Just to get like a project finished. It's crazy town. I so miss having just the wooden shed. I think they should let you have that a lot sooner in the game than they do, because oh my gosh, it's just a circus. All right, let me get the iron out of my, see, I still have lots of supplies. So, and let me make sure that's all I need for him, because I don't want to get all the way down there and then be like, okay, you can't make him. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, perfect. He just needs 10 little nuggets. So I'm gonna go make that. Okay, well that took a hot minute, but we got it done. So let me put the other one like right here at this pillar, like such. Wait. It's so particular, you know? You're in one tiny little nugget of space. There we go. Okay. Those look pretty even and good, so I like that. I'm thinking over here I'm going to pull out this flower, and I'm also going to pull out this tree. Let me see, what room do I have? I have enough room. So we'll eat one of these guys, and then we're going to pick him. And I want to go ahead and put some more of my planks down back here, because I think what I'm going to do is put another display on this side, because that other one actually took up a lot more room than I thought. So, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it did. So now I need to take this flower out too. Let's do that. Okay, and then we've just got a couple more planks to put down here. Whoops. If we could face her the right way, that would be fabulous. Okay. We've got that one and that one. Okay, so that's good. And I know that one goes back a little further, but I could extend that out to make it even. I really, really could. And then this would be equal. And I could put that river going over. Okay, fix it time. Oh, I had forgotten that I also have the spinning wheel. I don't know if it will fit back here. Let me see. Let me see if it will fit. Is it small enough? Ah, will it turn? Yes. Okay, that's cool. Just part of the display. I forgot that I had that, and I was like, you know, I think I need to put it in there. Let me see if I can turn it one way. There we go. I wonder if I like it better that way. I think I kind of do. Okay. On this side, I was thinking maybe since we have sewing and stuff on that side, maybe we can do like a cooking archive over here. And I do have this little, oh my gosh. Where is it? It's a furnace. Where did it go? This. I have this big clay furnace, which, you know, looks like an old cooking area. Maybe we could make it more like pottery or something over here. I don't know. Let me see what else I brought over, because I got to kind of make it look old-timey a little bit, right? We've got this imperial chest, log stool, garden bin. Those are going to go out front. All right, so that stuff is for later, which is why I put that over here. Let me see what else I have in my pockets, because I picked up a few things I thought would work over there. I don't know why I had another basin in there. We could put like the imperial chest. Not that it really, oh my gosh, it's not gonna fit, is it? Oh, what a stinking bummer if that's the case. Let me see. It's gotta go in there. Oh yay, it does. Okay, perfect. So we could do that case, and then like as if it's displaying old stuff, you know? And then I have another small vase, which I could place up here as like part of the pottery that we would have done. Oh my gosh, hold on, I have to get this. I'll show you guys what I end up getting. I know people like to see what's in the packages. Let me get that, and we'll get this one. Let's see if they were worth popping. It's like the game. Are they worth popping? Floral sconce. What is that? Oh, it goes on the wall. Okay. Oh, I think that's the pretty flower light that goes on. That's a good one. I don't know, you know, if well, I'll definitely use it in my house, but I can't really use it anywhere else. Okay. So the other thing I thought is, since we're doing kind of like more like a clay pottery thing. Ooh, since I just got that clay, can you put anything on top of this? Drop. No, okay. Because I was thinking I could put like clay up here. Do I have, hang on, let me see if I have the recipe for clay formation or whatever, because that would be cool. Yeah, I do. I could put a clay pot. I could put a classic picture, this guy. Yeah, okay, it's coming together. Hold on just a second. Okay, I made my clay items, so I'm gonna put them up here. So let's see, what do I have? I have, no, modeling clay. Let's put that up. Perfect. That color does not really go, but I don't know if I can fix it. Probably can, honestly. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can customize it to like, I know it has different customizations, but I think they're more like kid-like sort of, but let me see what it has, because maybe, no, not you, not you. Let's see. Don't need to do that one or that one. Yeah, that. I kind of want them to look kind of old. Okay, like that's kid-like. That's like little cakes. That looks like kid. That looks a little closer. Man, I almost think that, oh, it's so kid-like though. But that's even more. I don't think they would make that back in the olden days. At least with the dinosaurs, they might have thought a dinosaur existed, you know? Alright, well anyway, let's throw that guy back up there. He goes better with our color scheme too, so let's throw that up. And then I have a couple of stools that I'm going to put down. First of all, I have to decide where I want my beautiful statue. I'm kind of thinking my beautiful statue can stand in front. She's also made out of stone or clay or whatever, however you want to, you know, picture it. And so I feel like she's part of the project. You know what I mean? Like she was made of this too, so she's part of the project. Okay, and then I have this stool. Let me find it, and then we're gonna put that down, and I'm gonna put the pot next to it, and I'm going to put, where did it go? There it goes. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I keep saying that. Ooh, wait. You know what? We're going to need to switch order. And we're going to play like Crispy plays occasionally. The how many times can JoJo sit on a seat that she puts down? Because I also do the same exact thing. So, Crispy, you are not alone at all. Okay, so we got the pitcher, and then let's put down the pot. Let's put this guy. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my rope partitions in front to tell people, nope, you can't go there because this is special ops stuff. You're not allowed to touch it. This one, there we go. Push that up. And push this up. Yay! I think we're equal on both sides, and a couple different displays of things from back in the day. Nice. Okay. I think the next thing I'm going to do, let me pick this guy up. I do have a couple of garden benches that I grabbed, and I want to put those out kind of by the fountain. Let me see. Garden bench. What do my pockets look like? They were looking a little bit, you know, crazy. Oh, there's a log bench, log stool. I'm not sure those are going to be necessary out here, but we'll see what we want to do. So I wasn't sure if I want to put like one on each side, or if I wanted to leave I could leave the fountain alone and put the benches out here. But then I was thinking I should plant some little trees out on these sides. So if I do that, then I think the benches would maybe look cuter like on the side possibly. Whoops, that's not the right one. I want to do the garden bench. Here, let's see how they look. Whoops, if I put one here. I mean, in all honesty, you'd want to be facing the water, but there is a river on either side, so it's not like, you know, it's not like it's in the way of anything or whatever. So I think this would be cool. You can always like get up and look at your fountain or whatever. Okay, this guy. Oh my gosh. Finding things in your pockets is crazy town. Oh, are those not even? Let's see. I think that needs to go one more. Yes. Okay, perfect. And then I do think I need to find a few things to put around the fountain just to make it look a little prettier, because right now it kind of looks, I don't know, just boring and plain. We are going to put in a tree, and I'm going to stunt it here. And then I'll put another tree over here and stunt it because I don't want to block what we have going on over here. So I think I'll put it over here by the bridge, and maybe one just right like in here. So let me plant those, and then I'll have to come back the next day and stunt them because I don't want them to be tall. Like these are the tall ones. I want to put the sapling in plant. Another one. I get so many balloons when I am doing work. It's ridiculous. So let me pick that up. Let's see what we got on that. Sometimes I get stuff that'll help me. A school chair. That is not going to help me at all. Okay, let's do this side. Should I make them even? So that is the second block in from the end. So if I did the same thing here, it would be right, whoops, right here. So let me try it. Let's make them kind of even and equal. So we'll put those trees in. I'm going to travel 2 days because day 1, you just get the round circle ball. Day 2, you get the 2 balls tree. Day 3, you get the 3 balls, but a teenager, I will call it. And then day 4, you get the grown-up tree. So yeah, so let me fast forward, and then we'll put our other trees and nature all around on the way, and then we'll be done with this build. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is our little tree. This is day 2. So the double ball tree, I will call it. You know, it doesn't block the stuff behind it, which is nice. You can walk over here and see the whole display on both sides, so that part is good, but it still makes it look pretty. So we're going to go ahead and plant a fruit right next to it. When you do that, and I'm saying this because there's been a couple people that have asked me, how do you stunt a tree, right? So once you get it to the growth stage you want it, you just have to plant any fruit except for a coconut. So it can be apple, cherry, pear, peach, or oranges. And you can plant it in any of the 8 spaces around the tree. So you could plant it in this corner, right behind it, which is what my favorite place is, but I can't do it here. This corner, to the left or right of the tree, front corner, front of the tree, or the right corner. Any of those spaces, as long as it's directly touching the tree to a diagonal or straight, will help the tree not ever grow again. So it will not get past this point. And so anyway, that is my tutorial on how to stunt a tree. So hopefully that helped the couple of you that were asking me, how am I stunting my trees? That is it. Now in front of this area and along the way, I want to go ahead and plant some bushes and stuff around here. And then on this side, we're gonna kind of do the same sort of thing. I think I want to plant a big tree right here because I can. So I think I can anyways. So let me see if I can put one of these in without blocking the display too much. I think that's still good. So that looks pretty. Because greenery is the best, right? So let me see, do I have any? I think I put them away. They're over here. I have all my plants that I purchased. Let me pick up this sapling, and then I'm gonna drop this stuff down here. So drop, no, I don't need to. You know what, I don't need to. I'm just gonna pick up these 2 things of bushes. And then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plant a bush right here where I'm looking. And I've either got the pink azaleas or the pink camellias, and I think I want to plant the camellia here. I'm gonna leave that tulip, but I want to put a different item here. And I need to pick up these 2 flowers. Oh gosh, I was just gonna say, let me see how much room I have. Bury it again. Okay, you're such a pain game. Let me put a tulip like right here so that they're kind of twinning but kind of not. And then I'm gonna go get, what was I gonna get for that? Oh, what was I gonna get? I was gonna get a different flower because I don't want it to look too similar. Let me see. We could do a pink one. That would be pretty because I don't have much bright color back here. So let me do this hot pink one that we have of this tulip. Oh, it's 2 tulips. Okay, that does not make me very happy. So let me go switch it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this pink hyacinth. That's one of my favorite flowers in this whole game is the hyacinth. I really love those. It's not as bright, but I don't care. I like the soft too. It's fine. All right, and then I'm gonna pick these guys up. They're not gonna stay here. I think I have room for the other one. Every time no, I don't. Oh my gosh. Every time I think I do, I don't. That stinks. Okay. Over here in front of this, let's see if we can put another flower. I think we could get away with some orange over here. That would be bright and cheerful. And then I can pick this one up. There we go. Right here, I'd like to put a bush because that's a good spot. So let's put a different kind of bush here. And then on this side, I think what we'll do is we'll put a bush over here. And we'll put another bush like right here. And then I'm going to definitely, I think I'm going to use some of my fencing that I brought over. I'll put a little fencing along the edges and in front of some stuff. So let me just put some things down because obviously I don't have enough space for what I need to do here. So let me plant some flowers over here just to get them out of my pockets. And then I will pick up my fencing and we'll go over here and just add some of that in for looks as well. Whoops, wrong thing. So let's pick this. Very good. There we go. And I think I'll put like a little one right here next to my stunted bush. I mean my stunted tree. And then we could put one there along the path. That's fine. And then this one could do a couple like this, sideways in the middle. And then what I could do is put in, some of these flowers are good where they're at, but I want to add a couple different ones. So let's put like a mum right here. And then let's pick up this tulip because it's matchy match. And pick up this bush. And let's pick up this guy. Yes. Okay. And then let's see, we've got one space on either side. I don't really have anything I had planned to go in there. What we could do is put my gyroids in because they're super cute. So I think what I'll do is put down a flower path design on the ground on either side. These are not perfect, by the way. I really would like to get better at making the path so that it doesn't look so square. So maybe someday I'll have to watch a better tutorial on how to make that look a little more, I don't know, just a little more cool, you know. But let's put our little bongoid there and let's put this one over on this side because the gyroids are where it's at, man. The gyroids are where it's at. They're cute. We could put one here too. Now it would kind of tie in both sides. So that would look really adorable. Display that on the ground. And then let's put our little gyroid, our last gyroid here. Place him. Cutie patootie. Oh, he didn't go where I wanted him to go. Oh, he's adorable. Look at that little squishy guy. I love that for me. Okay, and then let's see. Now we just have to deal with this little bottom edge, which is going to be mostly filler. But I do want to have mostly like stunted lower growing trees. So let's go ahead and plant one here. And I think I'm going to do a pine because we don't have any pine trees yet. So let's do that. I'm still going to have to time travel quite a bit. This one, let's get the flowers. Sorry. The game, you know, my Joy-Con, not right. Let's pick up these flowers. And I do like my peach tree here. That was intended to be there. I think what we'll do is, first of all, shake the tree because you don't want to do this if there could be a potential wasp in there. We're just gonna chop that one down. Almost tempted. Oh gosh, am I out of space again? Ah, this is the episode of where does JoJo put all her crap? Okay, let's see. What do we have in our pockets now? I think I need to go put some things in my house. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm a little more organized. We're not going to call me too organized right now, but we're a little more organized. Let's see. Let's plant another pine tree or cedar tree here. I keep calling them pine. In my world over here, those are pine trees, but I know they're cedar trees too. But we have a lot of pine around us or up in the mountains by us. So anyways, okay, let's go ahead and put another tree in right here, but we're gonna do a sapling right there. And then in this spot, I think we're gonna go ahead and put in a pine or a cedar. And these are going to be stunted, so they won't be the same size, you know. And then over here, I think I'll put another cedar tree in, just so that they're kind of evened out behind this house, you know. See how they're kind of even? And then over here, where this flower is, I'm going to go ahead and put another sapling, one of the hardwood trees. So let's put that guy in there. So all of these are going to be stunted. I want these ones all to be probably medium or large size, and then, you know, this one will be maybe a little bit small on the smaller side and stuff like that. So we'll just see. I can leave that there. I want to plant a bunch of bushes around because those need to have time to grow. So I was going to put a bush on either side of this. We put a pink camellia on that side. And, oh no, I forgot the gyroids are there. That's blocked by that. All right, well, that doesn't work out. I guess we can kind of just leave this open. It's so weird for me to leave any space open anywhere, honestly, because I do not do that. Let's put this hibiscus in out of my pocket. And then we can go ahead and, let's see, let's put another one behind the cedar tree. We'll put this guy who already got planted. And then let's put another one here. This time, let's do this pink azalea. And then, every time I say azalea, by the way, I think of Towels, because he loves azalea. Like, she's his favorite YouTuber of all time. And he's obsessed. I'm telling you, he's obsessed. Anyways, I'm just razzing him and giving him a hard time, but okay. Now on this side, I would kind of like to do what I did on the other side so that they kind of matchy-match. So we've got 2 bushes in that little notch. We've got 2 gyroids and 3 flowers. So let's see if we can do this. There's the 3 flowers. The bushes I could move back. So let me do that. Let me put this bush. We'll plop that one there instead. Where'd you go? There you go. Sorry, y'all. I hope you're not super bored with this. I thought I would leave in a little bit of what I'm doing just so those of you who do enjoy watching some of the just mundane stuff can enjoy some of this video this way. And then if you don't like it, you know, obviously get the fast forward going. I mean, that is the joy of being on YouTube. You can fast forward it if you're not like a super fan of that process. But I enjoy watching people like not struggle, but just kind of like think through things. You know what I mean? Like watch how they do stuff. So it's kind of fascinating to me to watch that be underway. And so anyway, I just kind of think, well, I'll just leave some of it in here. And that way, if those of you are people like me, then you can also watch and see what we do here. So anyways, now I'd like to go ahead and put in a couple of flowers and things to fill in this space that looks a little drab and boring without color. So that's what I'm going to do is just kind of go around. I'm going to fill in a bunch of flowers that ended up in my pocket. This is kind of an area where this house back here blocks most everything. So I'm just gonna try to kind of fill it in with whatever I can. And then that way, you know, it's just, it looks nice filled in. And that way, if you get a glimpse of it as you're running by, you do get something. Actually, I think I'm gonna move these ones that are right behind it, because they are not adding anything to the beauty of the back side of this house. So just judging by the way I'm walking through here, let me see what we have. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do that, put that guy back. Let's get this pink one out of there. We'll move that one back. And then, yeah, just to fill in this void, you know. Put the orange one, pink one. Okay, and then over here, this one kind of overgrew. This wasn't supposed to be here. So I think I'll put a different flower in there just to even this little part out. And then we'll put another flower or two right in here. Let's put the pink one. And let's put like this little guy in here. Perfect. I think that's good. This feels like it needs something. Like maybe I need to put my path going in there. I don't know. But for right now, I think we're just gonna let it be. I'm gonna go and let go forward 2 more days, let those trees grow in, take a look at them, and maybe go a 3rd day. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We're gonna take a little tour. I went ahead and traveled a couple of days, made sure that the trees were where I wanted them to be, and so now we're just gonna go take a little look at what our museum build looks like, fully done. So this is our museum build here. We've got our little sewing area here, the old-fashioned sewing stuff. Our little guards are here watching the front area, and then we've got our little pottery area with all the sculptures and things like that that you would make with your clay. And then over here, if you continue down the path, there's a little bench you can sit, look at the river. We have Flick here today. We got some plantings along here. I went ahead and stunted this tree at this level, and then we've got these 3 trees a little bigger in size, and then some flowers and stuff in between, and some nature. And then if you come over here and see this side, you know, same thing. Put a few gyroids around just to, you know, kind of add some lightness to it and things like that. But aside from that, that is all for this build. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me do this today. I know there was a lot of things in here that were probably a little mundane and a little maybe annoying to watch if you don't really care to do that, but I know a lot of people also like to watch the process and stuff. So I figured, I'll just leave it in. But you guys have a great day. I will see you on day 18 coming up next. Or it might already be available if you just see the next, list of videos coming in on this playlist. So I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye, everyone.